Hello everyone, Shabby Gamer here, and welcome to the first episode of Ring of Honor Television here on my WWE 2K15 Universe mode. As you can see, our first pay-per-view will take place on Sunday, and that is Glory by Honor. Nigel McGuinness has said that all of tonight's matches will directly affect that card. So let's have a look at tonight's matches. We've got Tommaso Ciampa versus Mike Bennett. This is a television title #1 Contenders match. The winner of this match will go on to face Jay Lethal at the pay-per-view for the title. We've also got Kyle O'Reilly and Bobby Fish, reDragon, taking on the Briscoe brothers. The winner of this will also go on to face the Kings of Wrestling at the pay-per-view for the tag team titles. The last three matches on the card we've got Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn versus Austin Aries, and Samoa Joe versus CM Punk. The winner of these three matches will go on to face Kevin Owens in a fatal four-way match at the pay-per-view for the Ring of Honor World Championship. Also, the losers of these three matches will also go on to Glory by Honor to face each other in a triple threat match. There's nothing directly involved in that triple threat match, but whoever wins will definitely boost themselves up the rankings towards that title picture. So without further ado, let's crack on with our first match, which is Tommaso Ciampa versus Michael Bennett. So yes, the first match is Tommaso Ciampa versus Mike Bennett. Remember, the winner of this match will go on to face Jay Lethal at Glory by Honor for that television championship. And we start off here with a slap by Tommaso Ciampa, taking the early advantage. The back elbow by Mike Bennett, getting back into it. This is our first ever Ring of Honor match here in my Universe mode. Ring of Honor Television, Wednesday night Ring of Honor Television, taking the forefront this evening. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for WF Retro Throwback Thursday, and check out the previous two episodes as well. We've had Monday Night Raw so far, and Global Force Wrestling's Tuesday Impact, Global Impact, sorry. Tommaso Ciampa there with a neck breaker. Thump to the back there by Bennett again. Bennett starting to take some early control in this match. Oh, but Ciampa just throws him straight off. I think if Bennett were able to pick up the television championship, that would definitely give Decade a bit more influence around here. We do have Adam Cole in that formation, who we know will be returning at Glory by Honor pay-per-view. We're not quite sure who he'll be facing at this time, but he'll definitely be returning. Also, Roderick Strong will also have some part to play in that pay-per-view as well. Tommaso Ciampa just working on every single part of Mike Bennett's body, just stomping on each leg and each arm and the head afterwards as well. Again, just working around, just methodically taking out each part of Mike Bennett's body. But Bennett's back up and hits a running clothesline. Ciampa's down and out, and Bennett with a big knee to the face. But Ciampa's back up. And a back elbow by Bennett here. Ciampa really is showing his strength. Really outpowering. Wow, so he's outpowering Mike Bennett, who comes back with that big powerful clothesline, knocking Ciampa down and then throwing Ciampa over the top of his head and knocking another knee drop into the head of Tommaso Ciampa. Tommaso Ciampa the big kicks to the stomach, and then Bennett reverses and hits a beautifully formed drop kick. Ciampa with a headlock, and Bennett's gone for the quick roll up. 1, 2, only a 2 count. That could have been 3 there. The referee was a bit slow getting down. I think that could have been 3, but I think Ciampa was using as much time as he had there just to get himself a breath there. And again, working on all the body parts of Mike Bennett here, just stomping on both legs and the arms, and then finally the head, going for a pin himself. Only a 1 count. Making Mike Bennett exert energy though, just kicking out. Bennett ducked the clothesline, but then eats a hip toss from Ciampa. Ciampa picks him back up, and Bennett gets the reversal. And there's a quick roll-up by Bennett again. 1, 2. Ciampa reverses though. 1, 2. And again another reversal. And another reversal. And another reversal. These two guys reversing each other's pins here. 1, 2. Ciampa back in for the pin. How many times can these two guys reverse each other's pin? This must be we must be close to 10 there, but finally Ciampa kicks Michael Bennett off. And big German suplex there into the pin. 1. Again, the referee was slow getting down. Only a 1 count there. Ciampa hitting a punching combination here and then a spinning lariat to finish it. And now working that arm again. Ciampa doing a lot of damage to each individual body part in this match. What's Bennett going for here? He's got Ciampa up. He's hit with a pile driver. Ciampa's down. Ciampa's bleeding as well. 1, 2, 3. Ciampa's out. Mike Bennett will go on to Glory by Honor to face Jay Lethal for the television championship. Here was a pinning combination between the two. Then Mike Bennett, here he is getting Ciampa up by the tights, then slamming him down for that pile driver. Ciampa also bleeding at this point in time, and he was out for the 3 count. Mike Bennett will go on to face Jay Lethal at Glory by Honor for the television championship. Maybe Decade will have some gold around their waist to raise their influence here in Ring of Honor. Could Glory by Honor be the night the Decade take over? Adam Cole returning, Roderick Strong being part of it, and Michael Bennett going for a championship. Hi everyone, now it's time for our second match of the evening. A bit different to scheduled as either reDragon or the Briscoes was crashing the PlayStation, so it's now been changed. The American Wolves, Eddie Edwards and David Richards versus Bad Influence. I will try and get either reDragon or Briscoe sorted for the next episode. And here we go. It's David Richards here, starting the match here against Christopher Daniels. Starting with the German suplex there. And a spinning heel kick. David Richards definitely starting off the stronger here. Christopher Daniels coming back and throwing him into the corner. Looked like he was trying to start a tag team maneuver there with Kazarian, but David Richards reverses and hits Kazarian with the drop kick. Sorry, Christopher Daniels. Daniels threw David Richards towards the corner and a trading knee to the stomach, and Daniels hitting that almost like a rock bottom. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it might be a Uranagi. Please let me know in the comments if that's correct or not. I think I might be wrong, to tell the truth. But yeah, if I am right, please let me know in the comments. Or if I'm wrong, please let me know in the comments. Again, if you're watching this, please let me know if there's anyone you want to see added to the rosters. If there's anyone you'd like to see pushed. If there's any rivalries you'd like to see, just please let me know. I haven't got a lot of subscribers and I don't get a lot of views, so chances are I'll reply to all of your comments and be able to implement whatever it is you want to see, unless it obviously contradicts something that's already going on. But yep, please let me know if there is anything you want to see. And Kazarian hitting a cutter there. Also check out in the description below, there should be links to the other playlists for my other brands. You've got Global Force Wrestling, you've got WWE. Current day you've got WWF Attitude, WF Retro, and CZW. I think that's them all. Yep, check out the links below, and they should be able to take you to each of the 6 playlists. Also, there'll be a link to my blog where I'll literally just be writing down all the results of the shows and sort of writing it a bit more like fantasy booking sort of style, just trying to add a bit of layer and storyline to a lot of the shows as well. David Richards here doing some good collegiate wrestling on Kazarian. Kazarian straight back up there with that twisting neckbreaker. Again, remember the winners of this match will go on to face the Kings of Wrestling at the pay-per-view this Sunday. Glory by Honor. Both teams make a tag. David Richards and Christopher Daniels re-enter the match. And just as David Richards was going for something there, and Kazarian caught with a punch as he was in the middle of spinning around the back of Christopher Daniels. David Richards coming along. He's going to make the tag to Eddie Edwards. Eddie Edwards is going to face off now against Christopher Daniels. And Eddie there with a good Russian leg sweep. Pulling Christopher Daniels away from the ropes. It looks like he's going to go for the pin. It's a one, only a 1 count. Eddie Edwards straight with a hip toss, throwing Daniels down to the mat, and now a dragon screw on the leg of Christopher Daniels. Daniels with a fantastic sort of twisting neck breaker there. Now Eddie Edwards throwing Daniels against the ropes, and Daniels reverses and comes back with another one of those neck breakers. Daniels bringing Kazarian into the match. Kazarian went for that low sweeping kick. Eddie Edwards managed to avoid it and come back for a neck breaker of his own. And a hip toss. Eddie Edwards showing here, Daniels, that anything you can do, I can do as well. Kazarian looks like he's trying to build up adrenaline and come back into this, but Eddie Edwards catches him straight again and hits him with that punch to the head. And Kazarian again just flipping over the top. Kazarian picking Eddie Edwards up. He's around the back and Edwards punching to the back of Kazarian. Eddie's up with a backbreaker. There's a hot tag by Kazarian, gets it to Christopher Daniels. And Daniels misses the hot tag. I must admit, I don't often see that hit. And there's a spinning enziguri. At least Daniels is getting back on top now. Elbow to the back of the head of Daniels there. Drops to the ground. And Eddie Edwards hitting with the kicking combination here. Oh, and a finish from a big kick to the head. Goes to pin Daniels, but Daniels is too close to the ropes. Daniels, the German suplex on Eddie Edwards. They could have gone for the bridging pin, but he didn't. And Daniels with a trip. Eddie Edwards kicked David Richards, distracting the referee there, and it looks like Eddie Edwards has got him. He's got him down. 1, 2. Sorry, I completely got lost for words there. Trying to keep up with everything there. David Richards had taken Kazarian off of the ropes. Eddie Edwards was going for a big move, and I don't think he quite got all of it. The pin was only a 2 count. And Daniels hits it. Oh, but David Richards, Kazarian straight out of the ring. But David Richards has dropped down. 1, 2, breaks the pin. Daniels thought he had it there. I can't remember what that move is called. Again, if you can remember what that move is called, please let me know in the comments so I can remember it for next time. But that was one of Daniels' finishes. Kazarian comes out of the ring and catches Eddie Edwards, who throws Kazarian back in. And now Christopher Daniels outside the ring, hitting again that twisting neckbreaker on Eddie Edwards outside of the ring. Throwing Eddie into the ring. But David Richards catches Daniels and throws him. Oh, I thought we nearly got him for the ring post there, but Daniels came into the ring. Makes the tag to Kazarian. And Eddie Edwards manages to make the tag into Daniels and to David Richards. Richards trying to twist the arm of Kazarian, but he comes back with the knee to the stomach. And Richards with a springboard drop kick, hitting Kazarian hard. Tries to pick Kazarian up, but Kazarian reverses. And David Richards has got Kazarian in. It looked like he was going for a butterfly powerbomb, but Kazarian's reversed it. Kazarian went for what looked like to be a cutter there, and David Richards reversed it. Snap suplex by David Richards. And now he's got him in that submission hold, but Christopher Daniels is in quickly to break that up. Kazarian around the back of David Richards. David Richards reverses into that belly to belly. David Richards going for a springboard splash, and he was far too short. And bad influence of 1 via disqualification. I think Eddie Edwards was disputing with the referee there, and the referee has actually disqualified the American Wolves. I'm not quite sure what happened there, but it looks like Eddie Edwards has been disqualified. And Bad Influence will go on to face the Kings of Wrestling at the pay-per-view. You know what? Fuck it. I'll just start again. And here's our third match of the evening. It's one of our first qualifiers for the Fatal 4-Way at Glory by Honor. It's Daniel Bryan versus Seth Rollins. And here we go. Like I said, the winner of this match will go on to be one of the participants in that Fatal 4-Way against Kevin Owens for his Ring of Honor World Heavyweight title. The loser of this match will also go on to Glory by Honor to fight in a triple threat with the other two losers from tonight. That match has no direct bearings on the championship, but a win would definitely boost up the rankings. Two of the top Ring of Honor stars in this match. Then again, all three matches are top Ring of Honor stars. There's not a lot of the Ring of Honor roster that couldn't fight for that championship. We've also got our other two matches, which are Sami Zayn versus Austin Aries, and our main event is Samoa Joe versus CM Punk. Seth Rollins getting a lot of early strikes in here. Another dragon screw by Daniel Bryan. Seth still sporting his old Shield attire. Maybe that will change sometime in the near future. And a standing shooting star press by Seth Rollins on Daniel Bryan. Seth has definitely taken an early advantage in this match. Daniel Irish ripping Seth into the ropes. Seth comes back with that twisting neckbreaker. Daniel Bryan's down. And a standing shooting star press, but Daniel Bryan gets straight back up. But Seth hits him with another twisting neckbreaker. And another standing shooting star press. And now trying to lock in a submission. He's got it. Daniel Bryan is quite close to the ropes though. Will he be able to crawl his way across and get the rope break? But looks like he's managed to reverse his way out of it. Seth reversing Daniel Bryan. Seth has really dominated this match so far. But Daniel Bryan's trying to come back into it. That twisting neckbreaker. And throwing Seth Rollins' arm into the ring. And again. Daniel Bryan pricking Seth up and dropping him in that backbreaker. And hitting him with the hip toss as well. Daniel Bryan starting to come back into this match now, but Seth trying to take control again. Round the back of Daniel Bryan and a drop kick to the back of the head. Daniel Bryan throwing Seth into the corner, but Seth straight back out. But Daniel Bryan managed to reverse the reversal, hit him with that enziguri. And Seth goes for the Seth Walker and he hits it. That could be all. 1, 2, 3, it is. Seth Rollins with that quick win there with the Seth Walker. And Seth is going on to be the first competitor for Kevin Owens' Ring of Honor World Championship at Glory by Honor in that Fatal 4-Way. And here's the big Seth Walker. Slams him down straight into the pin. And Daniel Bryan will not be happy with his quick defeat here. Seth has his arm raised in victory. And I'm sure he'll be watching the screens for the next two matches to see just who he will also be facing in that match. Seth really milking it here with the crowd. And can you blame him? He's going on to headline the first pay-per-view of this WWE 2K15 Universe mode. So here's our fourth match of the evening. We do have Sami Zayn faced off against Austin Aries. And for some strange, bizarre reason, Bo Dallas seems to be... I don't know why Bo Dallas is there. This is queer. I don't know. Bo Dallas has got a ticket. That's why Bo Dallas is here. He has a ticket for this show. So we have the WWE Tag Team individual Bo Dallas at ringside. He has a ticket for this show. I wonder if his I wonder if his appearance here is surely just to watch the wrestling, or does he have an ulterior motive? Austin Aries picking Sami Zayn and dropping Sami Zayn. Again, the winner of this match will go on to join Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens in that fatal four-way match for the Ring of Honor World Championship at the pay-per-view. We will also see the loser of this match joining Bryan in that triple threat match. Austin Aries thrown into the corner here, and good corner dropkick there by Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn slamming Austin Aries' face into the ring, sorry. Sami reversing and hitting that tornado DDT head scissors. Tornado DDT? Tornado head scissors there on Austin Aries. Sorry, the whole Bo Dallas thing has completely distracted me. And there's a Hurricane Rana by Austin Aries. And a hip toss by Aries. Again, the appearance by Bo Dallas just reminds me to let you know that you can check the description below and get a link to my current WWE brand, where Bo Dallas is part of a tag team with Santino Marella, the Job Squad. Yep, check them out if you like. There's also links to my other brands. I've got Global Force Wrestling, CZW, Attitude and Retro. Sami Zayn here doing the work on Austin Aries. Went for a beautiful dropkick there. He got such an elevation, but Austin Aries managed to slap it away. These two fighting very much in the corner. Austin Aries hits a dropkick. Sami's getting top, and Austin Aries reversing Sami as well. Round the back of Sami Zayn, and a dropkick to the back of Sami Zayn. Both of these guys would love an opportunity to headline the first Universe Mode pay-per-view. They would also love the opportunity of winning the championship in the first Universe Mode pay-per-view event. Oh, Austin Aries lifting Sami Zayn there and dropping him flat on his face in the ring. Then hitting him with a running heel kick. Sami's fighting his way back to his feet though. And reversing there with the drop toe hold. And a kick to the back of the arm of Austin Aries. A running drop kick by Sami Zayn. Sami's outside the ring now. And Sami taking the top off the announce table. What does Sami have in mind here? But Austin Aries throws Sami Zayn into the table. Austin Aries has put Sami Zayn on the table here. What does Austin Aries have in mind? Pick Sami Zayn up. Austin Aries DDT Sami Zayn through the announce table. What is going on here? This is crazy. This is supposed to be a normal singles match. But Sami Zayn is straight back in the ring. And locks in. He locks in the submission. Will Austin Aries tap? No, but Sami Zayn releases the hold. Went for the dropkick, and I can't believe that. I can't believe Sami Zayn is up, let alone managed to lock in that submission hold. Already some damage done, and Sami Zayn couldn't hold the submission hold for as long as he would like to. Austin Aries managed to hold on. Elbow drop here by Austin Aries. Putting Sami Zayn into the centre of the ring. Rolls him over and he goes for the last chancery. Austin Aries gets a submission hold of his own against Sami Zayn. But Sami Zayn doesn't tap either. Austin Aries lets the hold go. And as he picks him up here, is he going to go for the brainbuster? Brainbuster on Sami Zayn, that's got to be it. Austin Aries is booking his place in the main event of Glory by Honor. 1, 2. Only 2 count. Sami Zayn kicks out. Zayn's bleeding here. How is Sami Zayn staying in this match? He's been put through the announce table. He's been hit by a brainbuster and put in the last chancery, and still his resilience shows as he kicks out of the pinfall. But Austin Aries there with some kicks of the already bleeding face of Sami Zayn. Pulls him into the centre of the ring. 1. Only a 1 count. How does Sami Zayn kick out after a 1 count? Sami locking Austin Aries. Austin Aries is down here. Sami goes for the standing moonsault. What's he going for? He's going to go for a springboard. He went for a springboard splash and completely missed Austin Aries. Sami's got him in a headlock and hits the Hurricane Rana. Pulls Austin Aries into the centre of the ring. Goes to the pin. 1. Only a 1 count by Sami Zayn on Austin Aries as well. Drop kick by Sami Zayn. And now stamping on the arm of Austin Aries and going to go for the standing moonsault again. Sami's starting to get some aggression in this match now. After again being put through the announce table and being hit by a brainbuster and put in the last chancery. I don't even know how Sami Zayn is walking, let alone putting any offense together. Sami's lifting Austin Aries up into the corner. What's he going for here? Oh, look at that corner cutter. That could be all. Sami picking Austin Aries up, then locking him into the submission. Will Aries tap? Aries taps. Sami Zayn wins. How on earth did Sami Zayn win that match? He was put through the announce table, hit by a brainbuster, put in the last chancery, and he still manages to come back and win the match by submission. Sami Zayn goes on with Seth Rollins to face Kevin Owens at the pay-per-view. And next here, and finally here, we have our main event of the evening. It's Samoa Joe versus CM Punk. And here we go with Joe versus Punk. The winner here obviously will join Kevin Owens, Seth Rollins and Sami Zayn in that fatal 4-way match. The loser will join Bryan and Austin Aries in the triple threat match. These two guys obviously had some of the best matches Ring of Honor has ever seen. Hour-long draws. Joe versus Punk, even pay-per-views named after them. Samoa Joe using his strength, and it's going to be strength versus CM Punk's resilience here, I feel. But Samoa Joe also has a lot of agility to add to the mix. And CM Punk actually showing that he has quite a bit of strength there as he picks up and drops Samoa Joe. Punk thrown into the corner, and Joe follows him with a big spear. And now just stomping and pushing his knee into the chest and the throat of CM Punk. A very important match, this one. Chance to headline the first Ring of Honor pay-per-view, or the first pay-per-view on the WWE 2K15 universe mode that I'm doing. Also a chance to come out of that first pay-per-view as the champion. Joe with a back suplex there on CM Punk. Big kicks by CM Punk to Joe, who was stuck on the ropes, and now CM Punk comes springboarding off with a drop kick. Joe is down. And Joe comes back with that DDT. Let's just go back to what we saw in the previous match. How Sami Zayn came out of that on top, I do not know. He was DDT'd through the announce table, hit by a brainbuster and locked into a submission, and managed to kick out of all the submissions and pins. And then come back and get the submission win of Austin Aries was just... You've got to feel sorry for Austin Aries. He did so much hard work in that match, and to come out losing was immense, really. Samoa Joe there with a huge powerbomb and then the running DDT on CM Punk. At the moment we have got two quick guys joining Kevin Owens in that main event. Either one of these two styles could really complement the main event. Obviously, Kevin Owens is a bit more of a... He's got a lot of agility himself, but he's more of a strong style sort of competitor. You'll see a lot of power bombs, a lot of slams, which is exactly the same as we'll see here from Samoa Joe. CM Punk would definitely add a lot more technicality to the match. CM Punk eating a kick to the stomach there, but around the back of Samoa Joe. Spinning him round, and Samoa Joe manages to turn it around and hit that Russian leg sweep. Joe now, he's got CM Punk in a submission now. Punk is not too far away from the ropes. I don't think he can quite reach. Can he crawl there? Can he get there? It looks like he's just got there. Samoa Joe breaks the hold. Picks Punk up straight into a gut-wrench suplex style move there over the top. Picks CM Punk up again. And again he goes for... Oh no, he got him again. He got him up and then slams him down. With that sort of sideways flapjack into the pin. 1, 2. 2 count. CM Punk kicks out. Kick pick out. But there's Joe. He's round the back. He's got the Kaklina clutch. The Kalina... yeah, you know. I'm slurring my words. But he's got Punk in it. Will Punk be able to get out? Joe lets Punk out, and I think he's going to go... I think he thinks he's done enough damage. He's going to go for the pin here on CM Punk. 1, 2. Only a 2 count. Punk gets out. That rear naked choke just wasn't enough to keep Punk down. And Punk comes back with a running bulldog. And a dragon screw. He picks up Samoa Joe. Throws him into the corner. And hits him with that running knee in the corner. Then the clothesline. He's going to go for a pin. 1, 2, 2 count. How CM Punk managed to kick out after that rear naked choke, we will not know. Again, showing his resilience. Punk signaling for the go to sleep. Can he get CM Punk up on his shoulders? Can he get Samoa Joe? Sorry, he does. He's got him up there. And he hits the go to sleep. Joe must be out. Joe looks out. CM Punk pulls him into the centre of the ring. He's going to go for the pin. 1, 2. 2 count. Samoa Joe kicks out. On my edge of my seat here. Waiting to see who will be joining that fatal 4-way. So 1, 2. Waiting to see who will be involved in that fatal 4-way against Kevin Owens for the title. Both of these guys have taken a beating now, and both Samoa Joe go for the pin again. 2 count. CM Punk kicks out. Both hitting their finishing maneuvers. Punk hitting the backbreaker on Samoa Joe. Getting the pin again. 1. Only a 1 count this time. Samoa Joe kicks out after 1. Punk twisting the arm. Joe with a knee to the stomach of CM Punk. And the running DDT. Going for the pin again. 1, 2. 2 count. So close from that running DDT to getting that pinfall. And Samoa Joe locks in. He locks in a full Nelson submission there. Can he lock his fingers? CM Punk's shaking his arms to try and break it. And he finally powers out. But Samoa Joe just utilising his power again. And getting him into a seated chin lock style submission. And Punk's tapped. Punk tapped to that seated full Nelson style chin lock. And Samoa Joe will be going on to face Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn and Seth Rollins in that main event fatal 4-way for the championship. And CM Punk will go on to join Bryan and Austin Aries in that triple threat match. There was the go to sleep, and we thought that was it. We thought that was it for Samoa Joe, but he kicked out. There was Joe with a 2 count after the running DDT. And here's that submission. It's just like a chin lock, but I think the damage had been done with the previous submissions by Samoa Joe and the pain that CM Punk was in, and Joe puts his hand out and CM Punk shakes. These guys showing some mutual respect for each other. Samoa Joe will be going on to the pay-per-view to fight for the championship. Thanks very much for watching, guys. Tune into the next episode, which, well, the next show on Ring of Honor will be the pay-per-view. So yeah, keep tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.